Alright everybody, we're back hitting you with a quick video this week. It is Thanksgiving week. So I had a little extra time to finally do something that I have been waiting for too long. We have tested our turbo manifold on the stock chassis for the 4200s. Now, I'm assuming you clicked on this video because you saw 4200 stuff and that's why you're here. But I got some B-roll here I'm going to show you of the fitment of this thing. It looks awesome. It looks like it's meant to be there. We got to call them up and be like, you got to put this back in production because we got some options for you. But we've been asked so many times does your turbo manifold fit on a stock Envoy or Trailblazer? We just didn't have the opportunity. We had a friend who had one and it just wasn't working out as fast as we thought it was gonna, but we finally got it on there. So with the help of a good mechanic friend of mine, we were able to take the old one out pretty easily. And it really wasn't even that bad. This is kind of a junk car that we had, an Envoy. It's a 2006 Envoy. I know we removed the washer fluid reservoir, the air intake box. We did remove one of the AC lines, which was just in the way for us to pull it out. The exhaust was already cut on this one, so we didn't have to take it off with the 3-bolt flange. It might have been easier if we did, but we didn't feel like it because we made it work, and the AC was already drained, so we didn't have to worry about any of that stuff. Another concern with this manifold and the turbo is the transmission dipstick. So it basically is right at the back. You'll see in the video, and it's right at the back of the exhaust for the turbo. Now, here at Forever Fab, we do build turbo systems, exhaust systems all the time. If I were to build an exhaust for this, 2 options. Hood dump would be the easiest. I personally hate them. If it's a drag vehicle, who cares? But a full exhaust system wouldn't be bad. It's just the first 8 inches would suck. You'd have to push that dipstick out of the way, and you're gonna have to probably do like a tight S curve. Like right off the back of the turbo, you're gonna have to kind of make an S, and then you're free and clear after that. But I think it's entirely doable. You're just gonna also want to like heat wrap the hell out of everything. I believe there's some heater core lines right back there too. My main concern was that the turbo was gonna sit back too far, which if it was any more forward, you could probably hit the power steering, but that also clears. We did take the power steering pump off. So we took the serpentine belt off, loosened the power steering just to get it out of the way. Once the manifold is in, it bolts right back up and fits pristine. Long story short, the manifold fits. The turbo fits. It's the same turbo we've always tested. You can see in our other videos. Can't remember the size of it. I think it's like a 60, 67, something or another. It's a pretty decent sized turbo. It's definitely big. One minor problem is the wastegate does not fit. Our wastegate is a Turbo Smart. I gotta look up the specs. I think it's a 45. Yeah, I don't think, and the flange fits a tile obviously as well, but I don't think the tiles are any stubbier. If it was stubbier, it would be golden. So the best option would be, and we do have very limited supply as I make this video of what's left from the batch of manifolds we currently made, but the best option would be to go with an internal wastegate currently. We do only have, I think, 1 manifold with an internal wastegate option. The only other thing we can do is cut off our other wastegate dump tubes and relocate them. And it isn't even like a tough fix. All right, well, I'm test fitting the wastegate. It is so close. but unfortunately this one does not fit. It needs to scoot over maybe a 1/2 inch, but that damn motor mount is in the way. Right here, we're hitting this guy. So, as much as I wanted this to be a happy story, it is a happy story if you want to run an internal wastegate. Otherwise, I just have to point the wastegate off to one side, which is not that hard. But for our current inventory, I think we only have one manifold that does not have a wastegate. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's how we're finishing this video out. Wastegate doesn't fit in the stock setup, but it can if we adjust it. Worst case, I could cut them off and readjust them, but that gets messy. I'd prefer not to do that. So again, internal turbo wastegates, you're golden, which some people definitely are doing as far as I know. I mean, there's nothing against it, just not as ideal, I believe, for tuning. It's a little trickier, but I'm not my department. So, quick video today. That's about it. Just wanted to announce that, show you guys that, show you some videos of it. Otherwise, everyone have a great turkey day, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.